He slayed monsters, defeated warrior queens, and rode a winged horse gifted by the gods. But in the end, it wasn't a sword, a beast, or a curse that brought him down. It was his pride. Bellerophon was a hero in every sense of the word, brave, skilled, favored by the divine. But when he tried to rise too high, he was struck down, not by an enemy, but by the gods themselves. This is the rise and fall of Bellerophon, the dragon slayer, the Amazon smasher, and the man who thought he could become a god. After Bellerophon defeated the Chimera, the monstrous, fire-breathing fusion of lion, goat and serpent, his fame exploded across Greece. He had accomplished the impossible, slaying a divine beast with the help of Pegasus, the winged horse born from the blood of Medusa. The feat was so impressive that King Iobates, who had originally sent Bellerophon to die, offered him his daughter's hand in marriage and half the kingdom. But Iobates wasn't done testing him. Next he asked Bellerophon to face the Amazons, a tribe of legendary warrior women, feared and respected across the ancient world. No ordinary army had ever stood against them and won. Where others had failed, Bellerophon saw another chance for glory. Riding Pegasus, he had an advantage no Amazon had faced before: the sky. From above, Bellerophon rained down javelins and arrows, swooping low to strike and rising before they could counter-attack. The Amazons, though fierce, were caught off guard by this new kind of warfare. He tore through their warriors, defeating them not through strength alone, but with speed, strategy, and the sheer terror of being hunted from the sky. By the end of the battle, the name Bellerophon was no longer just famous. It was mythic. But so was his ego. Bellerophon began to believe that he wasn't just favored by the gods, he was equal to them. He had slayed divine monsters. He had defeated nations. He had tamed a creature of Olympus itself. What was left to prove? So he set his sights on the ultimate conquest, Mount Olympus, not as a visitor, not as a servant, but as one of them. He mounted Pegasus and flew upward, past the clouds, past the stars, believing he deserved a place among the gods. But there's one thing no hero can escape: Zeus's wrath. Zeus saw Bellerophon's ascent as the ultimate insult. So he sent a gadfly, a tiny divine insect, to sting Pegasus mid-flight. The beast reared violently, and Bellerophon, caught in the height of his arrogance, fell. Some say he plummeted to earth and died instantly, his body crushed by the very hubris that carried him skyward. Others say he survived, crippled and broken, living out the rest of his days as a wandering shadow, shunned by mortals and ignored by gods. From a throne of glory to a life of exile, his pride was the final beast he could not slay. But Bellerophon's story is a warning carved into the bones of mythology. He was everything a hero could be: brave, bold, favored by divinity. But unlike other heroes who fell to monsters or curses, Bellerophon's downfall came from within. He reached too high, too fast, and forgot the one rule all mortals must remember: you are not a god. Pegasus returned to Olympus, where he would later carry Zeus's thunderbolts. But Bellerophon, he became a cautionary tale, a hero who gained the sky and lost himself. He conquered beasts, battled armies, and even tried to conquer heaven. But in the end, he couldn't conquer his own ambition. This is the rise and fall of Bellerophon, the man who flew with gods and fell for his pride. Want to hear more about his early trials, his connection to Medusa's myth, and how Pegasus became a tool of Zeus himself? Like and subscribe for more mythological legends and mysteries.